So guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can see behind me, I've brought my Audi RS3 down to LK Performance because it is time for some new wheels. I absolutely love the wheels that come on the RS3s. It is a definitive wheel for this generation of RS3, I think, but me being me, I do want to change them. So I got in touch with the guys at LK Performance. We're going to be putting a set of Riviera wheels, which I've actually had custom drilled for this exact car. The idea being that I wanted to keep the same sort of square setup that these RS3s come with, but go for some aftermarket wheels. Trying to find wheels for these cars is a little bit hit and miss because they're a bit of a funny size. A 19-inch wheel with a big brake behind it with not a lot of space in the actual wheel well. One of those things that's been slightly challenging, but the guys at LK Performance, Riviera Wheels, came through. We picked some wheels, got them custom drilled, and today we're going to fit them. I'm super excited to see how this car looks with the new wheels. But what I'm going to do first, we're going to pull the car into the workshop to start taking the tyres off, because I'm going to be keeping my original tyres because they're basically brand new. I think they're a month old. Then I'll be going into the Riviera showroom, having a look at the other wheels that I could have picked, and probably deciding that I want a different set of wheels. Today's going to be a good day, new wheels for the RS3. Before we pull this car in, please go and follow LK Performance and Riviera Wheels. They've really come through and helped me decide which wheels to put on this car because it was a bit of a task, but please go and follow them. Links in description, but let's get the car inside. Yeah. So we pulled the car inside. I'm going to reveal to you guys now exactly what wheels we have gone with. Here we go. Nice bit of slow-mo for the intensity. We're rolling with a 19-inch again because 19s do come on the RS3s as standard. 8.5 on there. Oh, the intensity is strong at the moment. Here we go. Oh, look at that. With the Riviera engaged just there. Oh, look at that. They look sick. So the idea being that with the wrap and everything that's going on the car, a classic wheel was the way we wanted to go with it. So a flat spoke, bit of concave. It's going to work really well with the arches that are on the RS3s. As you can see, they poke out quite well. And this is the factory fitment, so you can see how indented, I suppose, the wheels would be in comparison to these that are a little bit more concave. Really excited to see how these are going to look on the car. So as the car gets pulled in to the workshop to get the wheels taken off, I'm going to show you guys exactly what Riviera have to offer the wheel market, because there's a lot of wheels that these guys actually produce for many different cars, T5s, Range Rovers, RS3s, everything. So the couple of ones that I want to point out that I absolutely love are this one, that is mine, but this is the 20 by 10, a lot more concave as you can see, but obviously this won't fit under the RS3, but I love the finish of these. This was the toss up between blacking the wheels out with the satin black that we have, or with the sort of diamond cut look that these ones have. Very cool wheel. The other ones are these ones, which I was looking at, and because of the sort of theme that we're going with the wrap, this would have been quite nice to put on. But look of these in comparison to these, those were the ones that I sort of went with. These as well, these are 23s, these ones absolutely massive, sit really nice on a Range Rover. If you guys look on the Riviera website, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Really like the look of those. And if we come down, these ones were another thought that I was going to go with, but again, I thought going for a thicker spoke, basically those ones there, would have been the way to go. And the other ones I was looking at are these. So I like these because of the finish, the sort of goldy look that these had. Very cool, but obviously I went for these in the satin black, but you can see the amount of different wheels these guys do. Coming away down to these as well, smaller version of the 23s that are up there, that are 20s, I think these ones are. They would have looked quite good on the RS3 if I was going for 20s, but I didn't. Wanted to keep the 19s, but as you can see, a lot more variety with the Riviera wheels. So all the wheels are off, the tyres are just coming off the car. What I've noticed, look how big these brakes are. I haven't actually had a chance to actually look round this car without the wheels on. I know it sounds really silly, but look how big these brakes are. Shout out to the RS having big brakes. It's what's needed with what's going on under the bonnet at the moment. But we're about to put some of the wheels on. Tyres are just going on now. Super excited to see how these sit on the car. We might go with a 5mm spacer, so with the lines of the RS3, as you can see, the front pokes a little bit more than the back. As you can see, the arch is huge in comparison to the rear on these, but it is a square setup. So we're going to see what it sits like and maybe put 5mm spacers all around depending on what the tyres sit like on the wheels, but we'll see in a second. Yeah. We've just lowered the car back down. Look how this thing sits now. Look at that. Full on, proper stance all the way around. Look how chunky it looks. Oh, sick. I'm so glad that my calculations were right on this car. Obviously I wanted to make sure that the wheels and tyres sat perfect with the arch, and as you can see, the guys at Riviera for a start have come through with the custom offset on these, but they're sat so well on the front of the car. Look at that. Ooh. So as you can see, wheels are on. We're just about to pull the car outside and go for a little test drive to see if it fits. I want to make sure that the wheels and the tyres are happy on the car and there isn't any scrubbing or anything going on. But as you can see, let's just go back in. Oh, look at it. The stance is literally just right on this. Look at that. Oh, the front as well. Oh, she sat so well. Sick, so happy. So happy. So the wheels I went for are the RV177 wheels by Riviera. Absolutely stunning wheel in my opinion. I wanted to go for sort of a classic look with the, again, the wrap that I've already said that is coming, but these are the sort of old school, new school looking wheels with a bit of concave as well. It looks so good on the car. So happy with how it's sat as well. My thoughts of actually getting the ET right. These are ET35 all round, and I wanted to make sure they sat right with the car but still gave a good stance, because you know we all like stance. And yeah, super happy. Again, massive thank you to the guys at LK Performance, Riviera wheels. These are, well, they make the car, in my opinion. Wheels make the car, so I was a bit picky, I must admit, with what I wanted on the car, but I'm so happy with how these look. The big thing I wanted was that you could see a barrel behind the actual spoke, and you could see the brakes, because these obviously run big brakes and stuff. I wanted to make sure you could actually see the brakes when I put a set of wheels on it, just like you could with the original wheels on the car. But yeah, so happy. Finished in satin black as well, just to go with sort of a classic thing, but didn't want to go with anything too leery. Again, so happy with how they look.